Welcome back to the Forge of Low Expectations, where I'm your wonderful Forge Keep, Exia. And today we'll be we'll be working on a sword from Bleach, which will be Rukia's Zanpakuto. Now I'm not going to pronounce the name of the sword because I'm probably going to butcher it quite harshly. But anyway, the sword is clean, white, elegant, pristine, other adjectives like that, which is kind of different than what I normally create. So we're also going to be doing some plastic welding, as either I'm doing something wrong with the filler and glue, or it's not gluing correctly on previous builds, but there are slight gaps still that are cracking through the paint. So what we're going to be doing from now on is doing a little bit of plastic welding on the blade, and to hopefully get rid of those cracks that form that do not look great, but you really can't see on camera. So let's get to it. These are fresh off the build plate, and yeah, they kind of could be looked at as maybe some cheap dollar store stuff right now. But hopefully with a little bit of plastic welding, glue, filler, and some primer, this can look like a real Zanpakuto. So let's get started. So after about 4 or 5 go-arounds with the primer and sanding, I still have that to fill in, and then ever more sanding. So now that everything is roughly smooth, I could probably start painting this. And I gotta say, the white paint looks clean and pristine. Now I do have a metal rod, because like I said, that little connection is not really all that great. So I'm gonna glue a rod into here. I've already, if it will focus, put a hole in this and this to slot that, and then glue everything together. So, good sword or cheap shovel?
It's actually really beautiful, and a definite step up from the glue.
So what's your rating?
9.5 out of 10. Flawless vibes, but still fake ice powers.
Thank y'all for watching. If you enjoyed how elegant Rukia Zanpakutō, which I'm still not going to pronounce the name because I'm just going to butcher it. Hit the like button maybe. Subscribe if you haven't. You know, it's very cheap and you can always change it later. So if you enjoyed how this build turned out, drop a comment down below of what build you would like to see next. And as always, stay fakely sharp, and I will see you next time in the Plastic Forge.